I am pleased to be joined now by the Mayor of Saskatoon, Cynthia Block. This is the final of our regular check-ins for the year, Your Worship. So I figured we kind of go in a bit of a different direction. I guess let's just start off by talking about the year that was. How was 2025 as the Mayor of Saskatoon?
Okay, so no issues this time. Just talking about what it was like. It's been the great honor of my life. I love my job. It is. The schedule is insane. There are a lot of very, serious conversations happening in community, but I can't believe how lucky I am to do this work every single day. And
this was your first full calendar year as mayor. I assume there was some sort of routine, or as much of a routine that the mayor can have. What is a day in the life like as the mayor of Saskatoon?
Well, just, just today, for example, every single thing is different as your day goes on. And one minute you might be, meeting with a head of state. The next time you might be serving up soup for folks at White Buffalo, or you might be, at a playground announcement, or you might be, there's just so much variety in the job. It is amazing. And just from a personal standpoint, I still get up really early every morning, so I get just a little bit of time to make sure that I walk my dog along Meewasin Trail and hopefully do maybe a little bit of yoga or weights or something. I feel that keeps me energized and motivated for the day, and I try to keep that as a bit of a must-do every day.
That sounds like a great idea. You mentioned some of the honors that you get to partake in. Are these perks of the job? What are some of the things that you would consider great blessings that only the mayor really gets to do?
To be honest, it's all of it. Even the stuff that is hard, even when there is some really challenging moments in community, it still feels like an incredible honor to be a part of it. But for sure, there are perks. Just the other day, I think I was lighting the first candle on the menorah.
Yeah.
And it was in River Landing, and they asked me to do it. And I said, yeah, I'd be honored to do it. And my staff came back and said, oh, wait a minute, you're going to have to be in one of those buckets and it goes up in a crane. And I'm like, I didn't know that was on my bucket list, but apparently it was. It was actually very exciting. Just little things like that you get to have really a front row seat to everything that's happening in community. And I think that probably, I could talk about this all day, and I know I don't have the time, but the way that you get to know your community as mayor is different than you do as councillor. It's probably different than you could do with any other job, to really embed yourself, if you will, with neighborhoods and different cultures, just really getting to know your community in ways that I think it would be really hard to do without having the privilege of this job.
Okay, so if there is one thing you wish or you would like the public to know or understand about you in your role and the job of mayor, what might that be?
I think I'd probably say more generally about my role, the role of city council, the roles of leaders in general. First of all, we're just people. We're just people, just like everyone else. So maybe think about that before you, make a bad social media post. From my experience, elected officials work extremely hard, and they are trying every day to do right by the residents that they represent. And I can't tell you how honored I am to work with the people that I get to work with every day, both on the elected side and the administrative side. Do we get it right every time? Probably not. But I can tell you this, that people work really hard, and they try very hard for the residents of our city. And I would my wish for 2026 is that we, for all of our challenges, remember how lucky we are to live in this city. Saskatoon is a beautiful city. Saskatoon is a city that looks after one another. And just after this huge snowfall this week, all the residents that are out there shoveling for their neighbors, this is Saskatoon. And let's remember that we are all very lucky to be a part of this city.
Well said. Thank you very much. Have a great Christmas and Happy New Year to you. And we'll see you again in 2026.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to all of your viewers. Thank you so much.